Hey, so what's good, my folks? Look, hey, how y'all been? So check this out. I was just in the middle of sitting in front of. I was just in Hollywood, cause right now I'm in Hollywood, and I just ran in front of this picture, and it just started making me. Cause I've been thinking about Nipsey and X a lot lately. To be perfectly honest with you, cause I don't know. It's just been sad thinking about how they done departed, and I really think about X a lot, cause you know Nip is everywhere. You can't. I'm in LA, so you can't breathe without seeing Nip everywhere. But I haven't really heard a lot about X. I'm like one of the few people that I know personally that I just stay like pumping with X and trying to like keep him moving. And it's just sad because it's like, man, when I listen to certain songs, I listen to the level of where he was gonna be from where he was at and what he already did and what he was gonna reach. And it's just crazy just to not be able to experience that. And for those who do know, they know like how great he was. Jit wasn't even 21 yet, like, so Jit didn't even get a chance to drop his nuts here straight up. Like, Jit was a real Jit for even got a chance to break anything. But then when you break over here towards Cuz, the homie, like, if you see the new details of the case, I'm walking now, y'all. The new details of the case is like, we on Sunset in Hollywood, so y'all will know. But this how it be in Hollywood, so y'all don't be getting Hollywood fucked up. This how Hollywood look, straight up. So, new details of the case or whatever, whatnot. Hold on. Yeah, so, new details of the case or whatever, whatnot. So basically, like what we already knew, but what we find out in full detail, like, they was lying to us saying, like I've been saying from the beginning, video since the beginning, it's hood politics. So of course they ain't gonna tell the camera everything. Of course it was probably some type of lightweight confrontation, but I agree with Trady on the fact of, I feel like it was something as simple as he was talking to him, like, shitty, like from what old girl say, I believe exactly what happened. And I don't necessarily know if she should get like mad fed time or nothing like that, because she really didn't have much of a choice. Like, I understand niggas, even though she may have knew what was going on, like, bitch, you can't do too much. Like, that nigga would have probably shot you, or like, you know what I'm saying? You in a bad position when you in that position, you feel me? She wasn't in a good spot anyway she moved, you dig what I'm saying? Because what if she didn't take him, he didn't kill Nipsey, he wasn't gonna be cool with that bitch after that, you feel me? And if the story that we heard before is true about him not him taking it, but about him, Buddy lacing his weed that sold it to him, and they said Buddy was from Maryland. He was, I don't know, he was from, selling just weed, I think, or whatever, but he's from DC, DMV, and he sold it to him, whatever. Buddy came back, Eric came back with the pistol and shit, told him, nigga, my shit was laced. You sold me some laced shit. And Buddy like, I ain't say you no laced shit, but then Buddy left for a few days. And that's where I feel like the government conspiracy comes in, because they lace his weed. And I know some people may tell me that's far-fetched or whatever, so, I really don't give a fuck. But personally, my opinion, that's where I believe that part set in. And after his weed was laced, automatically, he link up with old girl. And like she said, they ran into Nipsey, or they seen him up at the spot. Because, like, what you got to understand is, like, for all my people that fuck with me, that be, like, from, like, small towns, you dig what I'm saying?
I got lit on water.
If you from a small town, then you'll understand, like, Walmart sometimes is the mall. You'll call Walmart Mallmart, because that's where everybody goes for the mall, you feel me? So for him, the little marathon spot, that's like a little mall, that's a little get down spot. So they was shaking off to the little spot. And as they shaking off to the spot, they see Nip and shit. So by them seeing Nip and shit, they do what they properly supposed to do. She get excited. She trying to fuck with him. Eric Cody get excited. He trying to fuck with Nip. Everybody excited. And just the worst part about it, that leaves the worst taste in my mouth, is the simple fact of, as they seen him and they ran up on him, everybody was excited. She thinking she gonna get a picture from him afterwards and holler at him. He thinking like, you know, he gonna tell him, you know, I'm doing music or whatever. So he runs up to Nips, talks to Nips. Nip like, cuz ain't you woo-woo, probably like, you know, some hood shit like, ain't you woo-woo? And he was probably like, yeah, man, but you know, it ain't like that. You know, them niggas is lying, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no snitch. And he probably like, nah, cuz. But I don't think he was to the point to where he was like, nah, cuz, you gotta ride out, cuz, nigga on the hood, cuz, I'll get you touched up. Because he could have did that. Like, he didn't have to wait to do that. And the crazy part about it is, right before Buddy came, remember now, right before Buddy came, somebody else just came through and hollered at Nip and was like, he got into it with Eric Holder a couple of weeks before, and Eric Holder tried to run back up on him with a pistol because he beat him up. So, but I don't know, you know what I mean? How, yeah, well, I mean, when I think about that, that would have been helpful because he knew he was going to run back on him, especially if his shit was laced, regardless if it was or not, he was still going to run back up on him because he felt Max played. But then, like, G shit, like, let me see. So, Nipsey does it in the best possible way that a hood nigga can do it, like, cuz, like, you can't, like, you can't be singing me, cuz, like, straight up. Like, I know you connected with the homie, I know such and such is your big homie, and I know, like, I can fuck with you, but I can't fuck with you because once you clear all that up, once you clear all that snitching shit up, they come back through and I'm gonna fuck with you. I'll put you on, you know what I'm saying? And instead of Eric Holder, and that's what's so crazy because I'm talking to Bay yesterday, earlier or whatever, and I was telling her, like, man, I felt like Nipsey was gonna forgive him anyway. And I remember his mom saying something along the line. She felt like Nipsey got up out of his body and ran down and caught him and shook the nigga's hands anyway. But I felt like personally, like, he was gonna forgive cuz anyway, but then to really hear how the details went down, he didn't even come at him foul. We knew he didn't come at him foul, but he came at him like extra unfoul. Like, he told the nigga, like, bro, like, once you get that label off of you, my nigga, come fuck with me. Like, go handle that. Like, go tighten up whoever you gotta tighten up to get that label off of you. And a real nigga who know he not a snitch and know he got caught up with some bullshit, that's what the fuck you probably gonna do. But if you know you snitch and you know you be geeking out and geeked out and all that shit, you're not gonna do that. So he goes back to the whip. They maybe drive somewhere. If y'all see my previous videos, how the layup, because I go there all the time, so how the layup is built, and the way he ran back to the car, they must have had to start out on the other side of the street, like not by the alley. They had to start out on that corner, like not by the shells, but the other corner. Like, it's weed shops over there, so they had to be at that corner. And then when she drove around, she had to drive around towards the alley. And then he was like, y'all finna do a drive-by, and she was probably like, nah, I'm not finna drive by and like you're not finna use me for no drive by and shoot Nipsey. So then he's like, all right, cool, just stay here, bitch, don't go nowhere, bitch. Like, go, like, you feel me? Like, man, that man had muscle. He ain't physically have to hit that bitch, like, to make her, like, that was his bitch. Like, she wasn't gonna do no stupid shit. He told her, like, don't leave, bitch, like, straight up. Like, he told her, bitch, like, don't leave. Fuck, nigga, I'll kick this nigga shit. But he told her, like, don't leave. Like, look, this shit so hard. That shit's so hard. But yeah, he told her to leave, right? So he told her like, bitch, don't leave. So she ain't got no real say, so that's a bitch. She better stand still, like, straight up from the hood politics. She already knows it's gonna be unnecessary smoke. Nigga, act like you gonna drive fast the fuck, nigga. So after that, it's kind of like really crazy to me because she stay. He go shoot him. He run back to the car. He put the burn up. He telling the bitch to drive. So she take off. She drive. She go home. She probably geeked out. But she probably turned up. The only problem I have with her whole statement is she making like she in shock. She in shock. And this is why you know that now that I'm thinking about it, I'm talking to you, now I'm thinking about it, I gotta tell you wrong. This is how you know she was in it way worse than what she said, because when you think about it, look, check this out. She say like, oh, I didn't know he was gonna go shoot him. But not even a minute after he shot Nipsey, you put up a post talking about fuck Nipsey Hussle, all the dead homies. Y'all be forgetting about all the other dead homies and wooty woo, wooty wooty woo. And so it's like, why is you writing that type of message? And you was like coerced into going. And then a few days later, you said you went to try to go in front of the cops and they turned you away and they made you come back. And the cops kept on, they turned you away, I think like once or twice or whatever. But the crazy part about it is you only went to the feds because they had your car all over the news. It wasn't like you felt guilty. So I really don't think the bitch should get immunity. And the thing about it is, bitch, even if you get regular immunity, you gonna have to get immunity from the hood because the hood gonna kill you. Like you a green ass bitch. You lying as fuck. I believe you telling the truth about the story, but you lying about your involvement. Like, you didn't drive him around because you wanted to do the drive-by because you didn't want your car to be seen. So you told him to get out and go do it. But then probably, maybe into him doing it, about to go do it, you probably realized like, bitch, you killing Nipsey. But then afterwards you wrote some more hating ass shit. So it kind of voids all that and just say like, you a hating ass bitch that wanted the process to go through. And you a fuck nigga. So it's kind of like, it's sad, bro. I know I've been talking to y'all for a minute, and this ain't even what the video about. But, you know, if you just want to watch something else. I got stopped. I got interrupted with a phone call. But yeah, so it's crazy because it's like at the end of the day, it looks like we're in downtown, right? But we only in Hollywood. But yeah, so it's crazy because it's like at the end of the day, she had more involvement than she wants to give, than she wants to give herself. It's not her fault, but she did too much. When the details come down, he was still gonna fuck with Shitty Cuz. Like, everybody felt like it. We just felt like he just felt like, Cuz, clear up your name. I felt like Shitty Cuz is a green ass nigga, and he came and he did it. But in the same aspect, I felt like he was probably doped up and laced up. I feel like the government did have something to do with it, because I don't care what a lot of y'all say. I don't care how a lot of y'all feel, and that may be wrong, and I don't care. But it's like, bro, if y'all pay attention closely, bro, he was buying up Lamar Park, bro. Lamar Park, bro, is a very key, important part in LA, especially how the economics is growing in LA right now. What's going on right now is the Rams just went to the championship. This is the Rams' first year in LA. Their first year in LA, they went to the championship. And now they're coming back for a second season. They're in Inglewood, the heart of Inglewood. I talk to people that live in Inglewood. They say that they getting kicked out. Either they getting kicked out or they doing things like they'll come in their apartment, put new hardwoods floor and raise the rent up $1,000. See what I'm saying? So it's like they getting them out. And it's like LAX, Inglewood, Lamar Park, Beverly Hills, Santa Monica. Santa Monica's off to the side, but if you keep coming up, it's like Beverly Hills. And then you get to West Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? So the connection from West Hollywood to Beverly Hills, then it's Inglewood, then you get LAX. If they take that area over, they have the whole little Santa Monica and all that, and that's a smart plan of gentrifying. I know that's, of course, that's what they're trying to do. A lot of people may say, oh, but that's cool though. I'm not saying that's the only reason. I'm not saying Eric Cota ain't no hater. I ain't saying Eric Cota didn't shoot him. I'm saying as far as it goes with that, you know what I mean? It is some validity towards as far as why the government want the nigga killed. What are you looking at, you weird ass fucking African? These niggas is weirdos, homie. So it's like, I don't know. I feel fucked up because I feel like it was a crazy ass setup to get him. But then I also feel like Eric Cota was just a dumb, hating ass nigga. It don't make sense because it's like, Eric, he still was gonna fuck with you. Like, you just had to wait out your time. He was gonna fuck with you. Get that snitch name off your shit, or just let enough time pass. He was gonna fuck with you, but you wasn't really with that. And plus, if you was geeked up and your shit was laced like they said, bitch, it was no shot. But I knew it wasn't malice intent, and it's sad because even my man X, I feel like maybe because he's made it clear that he sold his soul to the devil. Maybe that's why he's kind of putting the foreshadows for most of the world, while Nipsey is put on the front page, because we know Nipsey lived and died and grinding and putting everything into the marathon. I'm not particularly sure what it is, but all I know is, as far as when it comes to Nip, I miss him. And when it comes to Nipsey, I miss him. And when it comes to whatchamacallit, I miss him too. X. And this video is literally not even about them, but it's just like, I just wanted to talk about X and Nipsey. That's what's so crazy. I've really been thinking a lot. I miss my man X. I feel like what he was gonna be able to do was so crazy, and we ain't gonna get a chance at it. I feel like we only gonna be able to see a piece through his kids, which is crazy because I want to see the whole thing. I don't want a piece. And then when it comes through, like the members only, certain members every member has something that we've all heard from X. So it's like if they could eventually, like about 5 to 10 years from now, when they all get together and realize they want to make another album in dedication to X, then you'll hear, I guess, a different level of maturity that you would have heard from him, but we still wouldn't have heard him because, you know, you can't replace that particular person regardless of whatever you do. So, I don't know. It's just really sad that my man passed away. I mean, that he got murdered. Both of them got gunned down on some hate and shit. So it's just really sad that it went down like that both ways for both of them. And this video is literally about, well, actually, I'm going to do the next part in another city. I'm going to go to Inglewood to do the other part. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about that. I miss my man X and I miss my man Nipsey. It's just crazy, bro, to not actually know somebody but feel the effects of them going to have to live through that and go through that. So it's just crazy. I'm going to get back to y'all what the video is actually about when I get to Inglewood. Just give me a quick second. All right. So, like I was saying, I said I was going to finish it up when I came back in the area. Now I'm in Inglewood. So I was just pretty much finishing it up. I feel like I pretty much touched on everything. It just sucks that the homies is gone. And we know the details and everything. And I really want to speak on, since we all on LA business, Russell Westbrook got done dirty. I know that a lot of people don't want to play with him, but I feel like it's the owner of the Oklahoma City Thunder too. I feel like he did him wrong by just trading Paul George without really warning him, let him know. I feel like the whole get down, I feel like it's good for us LA because we gonna win the championship. Straight up, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got a championship in LA. But it's gonna be between them two. LA is a spot and a place to be, but it's fucked up. But anyway, I'm just talking about for Westbrook, but for LA, we loving it. But this video that I made is about fucking Mike Tyson did the bottle cap challenge. I'm glad he did it like a real nigga do it. All this Superman shit is cool, but he did it like a real nigga do it and just knocked that shit all the way over. And Floyd Mayweather, bro, it was shocking, bro. The nigga got crossed so, like, bro, that's what his ass get. He went on one with an and one nigga. He fucking failed. Like, bro, he got crossed so bad. It was ugly. Like, I've never seen a nigga, like, he got crossed like a white boy get crossed when he going against a nigga. No. He get crossed like when a white boy get crossed when he going against a nigga. It was a horrible crossover. And Floyd, you can't recover from that. Your ankles can't recover from that. You showed you too old and you don't need to be fighting. So, we know how that goes. But anyway, like, yeah. I like what Floyd did. I mean, I like Bone Collector. I like what Bone Collector did. It's the bottle challenge. LA, we taking over. Kawhi made a power move. I honestly believe, like I told you, Lakers is going to win last year. I believe Lakers going to win this year. But Clippers are going to be the hardest fucking team to beat because the Clippers got just defense like a bit. So I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Clippers. Like, I'm kind of leaning towards fucking with the Clippers a lot, heavy. Because how could you not like their lineup? I love their lineup. So, but, you know, I'm an LA Laker, you know, so it's good because they're all in the same city so we can rock out. But, yeah, man, just, I just wanted to make sure I talked about both things I wanted to talk about was LA sports and, you know, Nip and X, and I pretty much did. So, go ahead and post this video out. If you got anything y'all want to politic or talk to me about, anything you got questions about what I said, you know, politic with me. You know, I fuck with it. All right, slide off, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all in a little second.
Oh. That was a Gronkowski retired tip-off.
Gronkowski, I see you though, I see you.
You gotta warm up a little bit. It's been a minute since Super Bowl. Team Gronkowski.
Walking like, oh!
Bone collector.
Mayweather, don't do yourself like this, money. You don't have to do this to yourself.
A real NBA player, so I blame whoever.
Floyd, you gotta go back at him.
Jarvis Landry.
Get a ball to Floyd.
Eyes open. Oh, 2 football players. See how that's gonna work out. Uh-oh. Money.
Yeah, you better check his hair.
You know Floyd gonna fight Pacquiao if he wins. He's gonna fight you tonight if you lose.
T.O.?
I don't know what that one was. I think that was a DJ, y'all, my man.
We got a timeout.
Ball out, T.O. We're gonna keep it rolling.
Welcome to Los Angeles Rams Rampage and the Los Angeles Rams cheerleaders
In the building.